Okay, we should be live. Let me just double check on the actual Twitch website.
Where is...
Okay.
Do we have a link to the Twitch site?
Yeah, it's twitch.tv/sourcecast. I put it on the SG site channel on Discord.
Okay, cool.
Okay, guys, so hello, this is PushDustin from Source Gaming, and joining me today is Nirbion. He's the art team leader for Source Gaming. And also Wolfman, he's a contributor for Source Gaming.
Hi. Hello. I'm the guy who writes about the games that you like and tells you it's wrong, or the films you don't, or the games you don't like and tell you they're good.
Yeah, Wolfman writes some amazing in-depth articles that are kind of underappreciated, I feel. But definitely check them out. Then we have Epic Martin, who's the head of featured content.
Hey guys, I'm the opposite of Wolfman. This joke's probably beaten to death, but I pirate people's content. Actually, no, I don't. I just feature the lower end channels and say, hey, here's these highlights. So, and I also do some side content as well.
Yeah, and
just forget I said that.
Epic Martin, Wolfman, they've been in a number of discussions for Source Gaming, and Nirbion, you know him as the guy who does all the graphics, and
yeah, I'm just the art guy.
he does a lot of other things behind the scenes.
It's actually the first time I'm here, and usually I don't do this, but it's E3, and I think the art guy should show himself a little bit more at this time.
Yeah, everyone can hear your wonderful voice for the first time.
Yeah. Thanks.
And I'm PushDustin. I'm the founder of Source Gaming, and thank you guys, everyone who's shown up to hear us talk about Rabbids and also E3. So going off that, the first topic is Mario and Rabbids. So, what do you guys think about this crossover?
I like it.
It's pretty cool.
It's vastly better than any game with the Rabbids has any right to be, or at least it looks better.
Yeah, it looks a lot better than we imagined. And I especially love the animation they put into the trailers. It's really good, and I have high hopes for this crossover, actually.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Epic Martin?
I really think the crossover is something. It's something special. I mean, it's something we've never really thought about happening. I mean, I'm kind of glad the leaks happened, because I'm pretty sure if it would have happened straight away, we would have been uncomfortable with the idea a little bit till after E3. I'm just really glad it kind of fed us a little bit details here and there, and then we actually got the game, and people seem like they like it. And I'm one of those people. I think it's really, really unique.
Yeah, for me, like, when I saw the images, I was immediately sold on it, just because of the small details within those images, like the bullet bill gun, and I believe the one of the characters, they have like a shark gun that's based on Super Mario Land 2. Just like seeing all those little details, it was just like, this game is going in a good direction. It gave me the confidence.
And it seems to have that Ubisoft spin too. If you saw some of the cutscenes they showed in the parts of the trailer, they have some really unique styles. I will say. You've seen, like, for example, Peach. She's like pretending to be helpless, and then she shoots an enemy with a gun, and it's just like, okay, they're going with a different direction here. And the music in the background, I think, of the E3 trailer was something. Yeah.
It's, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Wolfman.
It's Grant Kirkhope doing the score.
Yeah. So it's in really good hands.
Sorry, go ahead, Push.
Yeah, like, I mean, the soundtrack is going to be amazing, just because of Grant working on it.
Yeah, and with the interview video they also had a little bit the music or a new arrangement of the Peach Castle, and I really thought it sounded nice. That was really, yeah. And especially I love how enthusiastic the people behind the development are. They really believe in this project and they know or that they think it can work. And even Miyamoto said, yeah, it sounds strange, but it could work. I'm in for it. And yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was interesting that Miyamoto, he basically approached the team and said, "I want you guys to make this a game that we wouldn't make. I want Mario to be in a genre that he wouldn't normally be." And
Yep.
Mario versus Rabbids, I mean Mario and Rabbids, it looks like a game that's not typically Mario
Or typically Rapids.
or typically Rabbids.
Or typically anything. It's basically an XCOM game.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, XCOM for kids. Yeah.
Like, that's insane. It's great. Because we've seen a lot of Nintendo crossovers over the past few years, but what I think is great about all of them is that none of them are really, like, obvious. Like,
Mhm.
there's no Zelda and Dark Souls, it's Zelda and Hyrule Warriors. It's not Fire Emblem in Final Fantasy, it's Fire Emblem in Shin Megami Tensei, but about pop idols.
Yeah, that was something else. I think. But they had one obvious crossover with Mario and Sonic, and that was strange in an Olympic game.
Well, that's the thing, is that it's Mario and Sonic, but they're at the Olympics.
Yeah, that's
It,
when I first heard it back then. That was really random. We all thought it was an April Fool's Day, and after they showed some footage and more, we thought, okay, they are just crazy. So they delivered a big surprise in that regard. It was an obvious crossover, but the execution was entirely different.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think
It's, well, it gets at the idea of rivalry and competition. So,
yeah.
That's right.
I really think Nintendo tries to find crossovers that really fill in gaps that they're not doing themselves. Because like if they were to just put Sonic in a Mario game, wouldn't feel special, I think.
it'd also not work because Mario has good level design and Sonic doesn't so much.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Yeah, seriously, I would.
Not everyone, but yeah.
You're gonna piss off all my Sonic fans.
Yeah.
I feel like I've already done that with that one article.
Yeah, you really should have a talk with your colleagues at Sonic Team. Push.
Yeah, I know. But I think people are warming up to the Sonic Forces now. The new footage came out today.
Generations is good, and so if Forces is just kind of Generations, but with your own fan hedgehog, then that should be good too.
Nah, it's Sonic Generations with DeviantArt.
Yeah, basically.
I think it's just, for me, it's just okay. I think fans are looking forward to it, but it looks so. How should I describe it? It looks like a mishmash of everything Sonic.
Yeah.
And it kinda, for me, doesn't work. So it doesn't speak. I'm classic Sonic fan, so I should look forward to a classic Sonic stage. But even the tiny footage they showed, it was like, yeah. So I'm more looking forward to Mania. This will be my absolute Sonic game, and Sonic Forces is just a bonus for me.
Yeah. What do you guys in the chat think about the new Sonic games? Are you looking forward to Sonic Forces, or are you looking forward more to Mania like Nirbion?
I'm not a big Sonic fan.
Mhm.
I do like that the Sonic Mania is made by Sonic fans, but Sonic fans who've actually had experience making Sonic games, and it's in widescreen, so it fixes the biggest problem of all the 2D Sonic games, which is that you can't actually see what's ahead of you when you're moving as fast as the game wants you to move.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Metroid.
Yeah. I think there will be a new Metroid announced.
I think so too, because they waited so long. They teased I don't think that's an actual tease, but they knew fans want Metroid, and I think it's time now.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't do anything for the anniversary, which was a damn shame.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yes. You get to choose Zelda or Metroid.
Honestly, at this point, if they're doing something for Bubsy, they gotta be doing something for Metro. I mean, I'm not talking.
Well, yeah, but the difference is Metroid is good, and Metroid games are usually made by people who want to make Metroid games, not people
Exactly.
who
Exactly.
farm the worst nostalgia.
If the people that don't want to make Bubsy are making Bubsy, the people that gotta be making Metroid surely inside want to make Metroid. But if Metroid doesn't appear, maybe there's like some blockage going on in Nintendo's artery or something. I don't know.
I think honestly, a lot of it is they don't know really what they want to do with the series because Other M flopped and the Prime trilogy's finished, so they don't really want I feel like the best Nintendo games, and even a lot of the more mediocre Nintendo games, feel like they were made because Nintendo felt they had to be made. Like, that's why the new Super Mario Brothers sequels feel so much weaker, is that they feel obligatory.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't want to see a Metroid game just because I want to see Metroid games. Like, I want to see a Metroid game that was made because people wanted to make one.
Yeah.
Right. You don't want to see it like forced, or you don't want to see basically another Federation Force, like something that I felt like personally for me, I felt the game. I mean, it did have a tie into the Metroid style, but it felt like Metroid was kind of inched down its throat just a little bit, in my opinion. It felt like they slapped the name on and just changed some things here and there, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Actually,
I don't know.
I think
I like the idea of a co-op shooter for handheld.
Verza Hung. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but you actually brought up a good point. Do you think that the other MS gameplay could work where it's a mix of the 2D and 3D, a mix of the 2D and Metroid Prime styles?
With a better controller, at least, yeah.
Let's not make a game that is meant to be played on an NES controller because the original Metroid was meant to be played on an NES controller. Let's use modern conveniences. Oh, and also for XX Firewing XX, congratulations! Super Metroid's a great game.
Yeah. I think the 2D 3D mix was interesting, but I don't know if there was enough in either one to make a full game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally didn't play Other M, so I don't really have strong opinions on how that game plays, though.
It's awkward.
Yeah. So, let's see. Memory Man is asking, or is telling us that there are you're limited to 3 playable characters in the party, with Mario and 1 Rabbid being mandatory in the new Rabbids crossover game.
Yeah, I think that was expected. I think that was even in the menu,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's not a surprise for me.
Yeah. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I'm not surprised with the lack of Daisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, also lack of Wario or Waluigi. I think they will really concentrate on the main cast.
Yeah.
Really focus on those characters
Mm-hmm.
before they include too many characters, too many stuff that...
You already saw like
Okay.
PD Piranha and Bow Wow.
Yeah,
DK Rabbid. So I think we'll see a lot of like main Mario characters like you were saying, Nirbion, but I don't think we'll see the kind of secondary like Wario or Waluigi.
Maybe we'll get Wario and Waluigi in the inevitable season pack DLC.
Yeah, but speaking of DLC, I think this game will have a lot of DLC. Also,
Yeah.
not because of Ubisoft, but I think it looks very DLC friendly. You can add easily new maps and new world to this game. and I think Ubisoft will take advantage of this.
Also,
Somehow.
weapons.
I mean, they already have a collector's edition, like
Yeah.
and pre-order bonus, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
this is a Ubisoft Mario game, or an Ubisoft Mario game, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. They I think I read somewhere that if you order all the figures that they release, that's like $140 or $200 or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
For
something
a
like that.
crossover that's an entirely separate genre than both of the series have been in. No. Don't do that.
So I'll double check just to make sure that's accurate. But I know a lot of people were confused on why these figures weren't even amiibo. They're just like regular figures.
Yeah, but they first leaked actually those figures.
Yep.
And we all, or at least I thought this would be a new amiibo line, even with a different base, because Ubisoft doesn't have the resources Nintendo would have. But it actually has an impression to me like this was really an amiibo pitch, but Nintendo rejected, and Ubisoft thought, okay, we're doing our own thing, our own merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little confusing because amiibo are compatible with the game.
Yeah, but they'll probably unlock like special stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, they are? Amiibo is compatible with?
Yep.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yep, amiibo are
Uh-huh,
compatible,
yeah.
and I think they will unlock weapons maybe.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm on the website right now. Oh, and it's apparently they're already sold out or something like that because it's not finding it.
Ah, okay.
But yeah. Do you think they would have like characters as DLC?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
would
It says
make actually sense.
someone
I
in the
would even
comments.
think-
Someone in the comments said that the figures come out to $240 US.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Six
But yeah, it's-
6 figures.
Yeah, but at least they don't have amiibo functionality, so you
Yeah.
don't really need them for them game.
Yeah. That's just overpriced though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. But regarding character DLCs, I think we might even see Rayman as DLC there. I don't know. I think that would be a good opportunity to bring back Rayman as a callback to how he was the poster child for the Rabbids franchise, or the first before they took over his franchise. And I think Ubisoft might do a Rayman DLC for Mario plus Rabbids.
I could totally see that. I could also see them bringing in non-Rayman characters, like any of the Assassin's Creed characters, or God help us, someone from The Division.
I'm not sure about Assassin's Creed. I mean, Nintendo let them do anything they want, but I think Miyamoto would step in for these.
Actually, I mean, Miyamoto's a fan of Assassin's Creed, though. I mean, I'm kidding. I don't actually think that's what happened, but he did once say, I think it might be apocryphal, that he wished he'd come up with the Assassin's, like the Altair design.
That's true, but he has also a very strong opinion about what the Mario world is and what it isn't.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And I think he would be against a human character in a Mario world.
Well,
I
New Donk
know
City.
Mario Odyssey. I know this happened, but this is Mario in a human world,
Yeah,
not human in Mario's world.
but
This is a
with the
major
Rabbids invasion, like it's opening, you could say it's
Yeah,
opening portals to other
that's right.
dimensions. I wonder like how much control Nintendo had on this title, or how much editorial control they did.
I mean, I assume they exercised a fair amount, given
Yeah.
they're them. But at the same time, Miyamoto seemed to basically be open to the fact that what he really wanted was something that Nintendo would not normally not make.
Yeah.
in terms of gameplay. Uh,
But yeah, yeah, I would like a Wario Rabbid. That's maybe my rival. That would be disgusting.
It'd be discussed in like a great way, like a John Waters way.
I don't know. I don't really care for the rabbits. Like, I don't mind this game. I just don't care for the rabbits as characters.
Yeah, my little cousins used to watch the show all the time, and they just got on my nerves, like to the point where I'd actually have to turn down the TV. It was bad.
Yeah, like they rely a lot on like screaming and like making grunts to be funny.
Yeah, it's in a lot of like parodies of music, of like classic songs.
Yeah,
There are the minions of video games before
Yeah.
even minions happened.
Yeah, they're the proto minions.
Yeah.
so I mean, like the game looks well. It looks good. Like the interactions with Mario look pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the crossover you didn't want, but will probably find really fun.
yeah.
But is there a Mario crossover that you'd like to see? Like, I kind of feel like anything would work for me.
We need to go back to the basketball crossover days.
Yeah.
Yes,
I just wanted to say that we need a new NBA Mario crossover.
NBA
But-
Street.
but it's not going to be a basketball game. It's going to be Mario and LeBron James in a MOBA
Yes.
style game,
And-
or it'll be or a
would be very
co-op
random.
shooter like Overwatch.
What's that? Was that a fan game with the Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah, no. Well, there was Shaq Fu, but
Yeah.
then there was also Charles Barkley, Shut Up
Oh,
and Jam
that's
Gaiden,
That's it. That's
which
what
is the
I'm
one
thinking.
you're thinking of because that one's awesome and Shaq Fu sucks.
Yeah. Need a revival of that. So, I guess let's go on to our E3 predictions. So, on Source Gaming, we posted our rumor ban article, and I guess we can. I think all of us contributed to that, right?
Yeah, I believe I did a little bit.
I hope so.
I did.
Yeah. So, I'll just pull it up, but maybe Nirbion, do you want to start us off with that?
Yeah, and
So, what do you
let's
think?
start with Nintendo, of course. I mean, everything is over now, so I don't have to predict that anymore. But I think, and I wrote this in the article, I don't think we see much of Nintendo. Also, new announcements. They especially called it Spotlight, and even Bill tweeted out that we are going to see games coming this holiday. So I only personally expect more from Super Mario Odyssey and Xenoblade 2 and a release date. This is, or Fire Emblem Warriors, I wrote it as well.
Yeah.
I don't think we see anything Smash Bros. Related. Maybe an announcement trailer, but nothing really concrete. And yeah, I really, really, really hope we get the wonderful 102. This
Yes.
would be my absolutely biggest hype game ever. And if they show this up in the stream, I think I would lose my mind. Really. I think I would really lose my mind. Because this was a really good game on the Wii U. And
It's
a
very
sequel would be... Yeah, I love it so much. So yeah, that's my thoughts. But not really much. So not really that much from Nintendo. Yeah.
Okay.
So I keep my expectations pretty low.
Okay. How about you, Wolfman?
I'm gonna guess. Well, actually, I got one thing correct, which is Mario and Rabbids gets an August release date.
Yep.
But I think a lot of people were predicting that. With
Was
Mario
actually-
Odyssey, yeah, I think it was one of the rumors.
Was it
Oh.
September for a lot of people? I forgot.
I think it was July and August.
Oh, okay. Maybe I was thinking of something else.
I'm guessing Mario Odyssey gets a November release date, which not really surprising, and will probably have some kind of minor form of a multiplayer mode.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see an initial trailer for Fire Emblem Switch, but nothing much more. And whatever the hell Retro Studios has been developing.
Yeah, I think the multiplayer mode for Mario Odyssey is kind of like a of course thing, because they had one
Yeah.
for Galaxy, and also the initial reveal for the Nintendo Switch kind of hinted at that.
Yeah, I think it'll be kind of like the Galaxy one. It's not going to be on the level of 3D World.
Mm-hmm. So I think it would have to be a little bit different though, because it would be a little bit weird if you could just you couldn't collect
Yeah.
Lumas or the other star bits.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just using that as a point of comparison because honestly, I really have no idea what kind of multiplayer mode you'd add to that. But I do think they'll have some form of it.
I think you're forgetting the obvious thing is you control the hat.
Ooh, yes, yes.
Yeah, one player would control the hat.
Also, there's that Kirby game.
Yeah.
It's Kirby's 25th anniversary, I think, or
Yeah,
26th.
25th anniversary, which is going to be somewhat a fighting game.
Well, they mentioned that they had like 3 Kirby games in development, right? Like they have the fighting game, and then they said there's a mystery game.
Yeah, we are getting 3 for this year. The first one we already got from the last direct. It was Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. It was a free to start game. And then another eShop game, Kirby's Blow Up Blast. Those 2 games are just extensions from the mini games we got from Planet Robobot. And I think that's neat. Saves development time, and we get more from games we liked, which was quite neat. And the third game, we don't know anything about it, except it's going to be a fighting game, a multiplayer fighting game. And Nintendox made a very, very good video about his predictions and what he thinks it's going to be.
Yeah.
You should also check it out. It's really good. I like it very much. And
he thinks it's going to be a game developed by Sakurai.
yeah, I mean, it's a very big prediction to say Sakurai would come back, but it makes sense. We suddenly open up to old Kirby stuff. He talks about the development. He suddenly has access to prototypes, which is usually located at HAL.
Yep.
I mean, at least he showed the Kirby Superstar Famicom prototype, and I don't think he owns that, but only HAL. So it would be.
Yeah, he got the Twin Famicom from Hal.
Yeah. Okay. HAL
Sent it to him.
So I think it's going to be more involvement. And I agree with Nintendox that the fact that Sakurai doesn't know anything about the Switch when it was revealed tells a little bit more about why it's going to be more Smash speculation, but why he is more involved with other projects instead of the new Smash, or got later involved. So yeah. What do you think from the chat about the new Kirby game from Sakurai? Do you think it's likely, or it's just?
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. I don't think Sakurai's working on the Kirby game. To be honest, I think that's very unlikely.
Yeah, I think he likes working on them in Smash, but he's moved on from Kirby games.
That's true, yeah.
And I think he doesn't want to work with HAL anymore, which I understand.
But he worked with them with the orchestra concert.
Yeah,
And
that is true.
Cooperation is at least, and he knows a lot of people from HAL still. So I don't think they cut off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think he has contacts with them. His wife, he met Michiko at HAL, and you know, I don't think he's totally cut off. I think he just went a different direction.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, we haven't said hello to Source Gaming member Cartboy.
yes.
Hey,
Hello,
Catboy.
Cartboy.
Hello, Cartboy. Cartboy is another contributor for Source Gaming. He writes a lot of the new content approaching articles. I think his last one was Greninja, and it's really good. Definitely check those out. So, I guess Epic Martin, do you want to go on and discuss your predictions?
Yeah, that sounds good. I will say, just to kind of give a disclaimer, my predictions are a little bit more on the optimistic side, not much, but there's some stuff in there that might get people like, okay, this is questionable. But I just laid it all on the line, and I figured might as well. I mean, this is actually my first predictions, like kind of thing, so I figured might as well just go all out. So, first thing is, I do think the Pikmin 4 will be shown off in some form because we've heard about it ever since Eurogamer did that interview with Shigeru Miyamoto. So I think it will be there. Just maybe like a slight teaser or something like that. Or he'll just be like, oh, Pikmin 4 is in development, and then he'll just procrastinate on showing it just like they did with Pikmin 3. But
Yeah.
who knows? I'm just saying we will get like maybe some sort of mention. Of course, I think we'll get an unexpected surprise. I think that's inevitable. I think we'll get at least one thing that kind of caught us off guard, as with any E3. I do think, now this is kind of controversial, but I think a 2D Mario might be announced right alongside Odyssey. I just think... Go ahead, Wolfman.
No, I was just gonna say, hopefully it'll be a little different than the new Super Mario Brothers games.
Right,
If
I was
it's
thinking more in
style
my
is on it.
Right, I think in more my mind it might be like I guess Sonic Mania, like where it would be like a sprited kind of 2D, like it would go back to its roots. Like that's why I would hope it would be, but most likely it'd probably be on like the Mario Maker engine or something like that. But I don't know, or they'll just port Mario Maker, but that's something different entirely. I think a game will most likely be released right after the presentation. Nintendo has always done that in their directs. I think Virtual Console, I mean, that's going to be debatable, but I think it'll be like a slight teaser, not like its own, like, in detail kind of thing. Just like, hey, this is coming, and I think it might get like its own direct alongside the online services. I think that'll be its own separate thing. New Amiibo will obviously be announced. There'll be at least one other Wii U port. I think that's for sure thing. We don't know what it is. I mean, we all hoping it's Smash, but I mean that they could go out of the blue and port like 3D World or something. We just don't know. I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will get DLC. I think that's a for sure thing, in my opinion. Mario Party 8. Mario Party 11. I don't know why it said 8, but Mario Party 11. I think that'll happen. Maybe some details on the next Switch firmware update, and then I think one dormant IP will at least rise from the dead, and that's where I'm gonna leave it off because I have more in my prediction, but I don't want to take too much time on it. But
I mean, like, your other prediction, like, ARMS will get DLC content. I think that's... I mean, they already confirmed that. It's just a matter of if they will show it or not. And I think they will because ARMS is getting released this Saturday. And it's going to be overshadowed by the other new announcements. So they really should have something that says, like, oh, yeah, this game is coming out now. And you have this to look forward to.
Yeah, that would be more of a Treehouse thing.
Yep.
Honestly.
Yeah, definitely more of a Treehouse.
Yeah, maybe just mention in the direct a little bit of like, oh, here's the initial DLC, and then they can go into Treehouse because I think that makes more sense.
It would be really interesting if they do a Mario Kart 8 style DLC where they bring in other franchises as well.
All seen.
But we'll see.
Yeah, but I think ARMS need to be established as an own franchise first before they can do crossovers.
That's true.
So But one question: what kind of DLC is confirmed? DLC we saw from Splatoon on Wii U, so they have on cartridge in that term, on cartridge content that gets unlocked
Hmm.
online, or is it
My
going to be really add-on? So really,
my understanding is that it was basically like Splatoon, which is to say they have on cartridge stuff that will be brought in for free along with new material over the course of a year or so.
okay, this is the same what I thought about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've already announced that they will have characters and new arms. Um, let's see, I I can start talking about my predictions as well. So I didn't write too many of them, but I agree with Wolfman that Mario Odyssey will be the focus of E3. I think it will be something that they will lead off with and then kind of be the whole theme of the show, really. Also, I think that we'll get a little bit more information on DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, if it is coming, ARMS, and also Breath of the Wild. I got Mario and Rabbids in September wrong. I think Xenoblade is coming in, at least in Japan, maybe in this year. I'm not sure about the West, but I'm pretty sure Xenoblade would come.
So it's
I know there's a couple rumors stating that maybe it was delayed until next year, but I don't think those are true. For the Virtual Console, I
it
think
does seem like.
Mhm.
Sorry, I mean, I do interrupt a lot, so I'm sorry about that. But,
It's okay.
it does seem like Nintendo's got their E3 Spotlight video ready.
Yeah.
What
Oh.
they got?
Yeah.
Oy, oy,
it's
oy,
up.
oy, oy.
Oh,
I mean, it's still like.
So wait, are you guys
43
gonna watch by
minutes, but-
Twitch or YouTube?
I'm watching by YouTube and just commenting on Twitch.
okay.
Okay.
Or actually, no. Yeah.
Twitch is a little bit faster, but I don't know if.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the broadcaster.
I'll start pulling it up just in case.
Yup. Also, did you want to get into that random 4chan leak about like the? I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything just in case it is from E3 that claimed to see the booth, and then there's like some like claimed announcements in there. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think we should cover it?
I don't think it really matters a ton because, to be honest, I don't think the booth. Like, I think. Oh, I don't know. It just doesn't
Yeah.
feel like it's that valuable, especially because it's so close to the actual thing coming. We may as well like spoil it if it's correct or anything.
Right. Right, that's understandable. I just wanted to be sure. I actually do have it kind of pulled up because I like analyzing some stuff to see if like, okay, will the rest of it be kind of real? But I'm having it pulled up right next to the actual direct just to see like, okay, if this game's announced, all right, makes sense. But it's just how I am.
Yeah, so I have the YouTube right now pulled up, but once the Twitch appears, then I'll switch it over to that. Because I think Twitch will be a little bit faster. So,
Spoken would look fun.
so yeah, going back on to other things. I think Epic Martin, I think the Virtual Console will be announced, but have limited details.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why Nintendo's been really dragging their feet with the Virtual Console. It really seems like they just were not prepared to launch the Switch when they were.
Or they were
Yeah.
just not prepared to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
So,
seems to me that the Switch had a soft launch more than anything else.
Yeah.
Which is perfect, which I honestly think is fine, because like the DS had a soft launch and it turned out to be the second most successful gaming console of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
What-
actually
what
was
happened?
different, though.
It was actually kind of funny because like before it came out, people really hated the DS.
Yeah.
They thought it was a joke. They thought it was poorly made, a gimmick. The PSP had just come out, and people were absolutely enthralled by it and its powerful graphics engine, and then that it's just, and it's funny because like that's really how powerful. Just it's easy to use, it's easy to make games for it, and it's simple. Like it just works, and I think the Switch, at least from a distance, seems to have that same benefit.
Yeah, I think one thing about the Switch is that it really advertises itself. Like, I think once people see it, they can really understand the value of the system.
Right. Nintendo has a unique product under the belt, and it's something. I mean, you've seen some, like, I guess, very low budget devices kind of do a similar thing, but what Nintendo tends to do is take that concept and just improve upon it just a little bit. And I think that with the concept that they have and the fact that they've been marketing it correctly, unlike the Wii U, they have huge potential. It's already been seeing a lot of sales. So
yeah, fastest selling Nintendo machine in history so far. Which, admittedly, it's only been out for about 3 months, but still.
But yeah, it's
and not to mention they launched with a killer title, Breath of the Wild, and I think that's probably the smartest move they could have ever done.
Yeah.
Is launch with that game.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild.
Because.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they knew, like, okay, if the system ain't gonna sell itself, the damn game will. Like, they knew. Breath of the Wild, I think, was that backup, but it's still... Apparently, it managed to sell more than the console itself.
Yeah.
I think they're also counting the Wii U version.
Right.
In that.
No, I think it was just Switch.
Oh, yeah, okay. I think that too. It was just Switch. I mean, maybe... My cartridges get lost there very easily, so maybe they made money off that a little bit.
And that also doesn't discount the fact that, like, there are people who probably bought the Switch and got Breath of the Wild online. Like, they had a digital download.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's exactly the kind of game that you can just take anywhere without even using a CD or a cartridge.
Yeah. Let's see. As we mentioned before, so I think all of us, or most of us, agree that a new Metroid will be announced, or that it's about time that they would announce one. Do you guys think it will be made by the same team that did Metroid Prime?
No, absolutely not.
No.
I think Retro Studio will doing their own stuff, their own IP.
Mm-hmm.
They're working on it very long. I personally hope it's going to be a barbecue game. But
a barbecue game.
Yeah. Yeah, they on their Twitter they're posting a lot of barbecue pictures. And I think they have a thing about barbecue. So I hope it's going to be more like that. Nay, but
Cooking
Cooking
Daddy.
Cooking Daddy, for example. Or Madrid Cooking Federations.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, I think Retro Studios will not do a Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically told the story they want to tell. They've iterated on on it as much as they could go. I actually replayed the whole trilogy for an upcoming article, and they hold up. They're great. So,
I'm not trying to break up the conversation, but apparently Nyko, who is kind of known for shoddy third-party accessories, but they announced a mini version of the Switch dock.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, they're making a third-party version of the dock. Let me link it into the chat. Okay, I'll put it into the Twitch chat as well.
Okay. I had a Nyko charger for my 3DS, and it was actually really good.
Mm-hmm. I actually have a Wii U gamepad charger from them, and the cable's a lot thicker than the official Nintendo one, and it works a lot better in my opinion. But not trying to go off topic, but yeah, I just thought it was really interesting they're making a mini version of the dock.
I think it's something that is needed because some people have issues with the dock scratching their screens, and this is
Yeah.
like the better.
It's yeah. I mean, the console definitely launched with some issues,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's probably why it's going to be good to get it a little bit later after launch, when hopefully some of that stuff has been ironed out.
Usually consoles go through that phase where they have certain issues. I mean, the Wii U was notorious for the OS crashing issues. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not, because I kind of came back into Nintendo
Also,
around 2014.
A couple of the first shipments of the Wii's, they couldn't read dual layer optical discs, so some people couldn't play Smash.
Oh no, I was talking about the Wii U. Like when it
okay,
launched, the OS was really buggy. Like it would crash at some points. The discs would lock up and freeze. And I got one at launch, and I know it was really bad. They promised like several firmware updates though.
Yep. Yeah, I remember the firmware updates. But yeah, even the Wii, they had issues with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every new technology does, but it's still not good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Cardboy is asking what's everyone hoping to see. And
You said Wonderful 102, and I'm going to agree
Yes.
with that.
yeah, Wonderful 102, this would be absolutely awesome, and I really hope this will be the game that comes, that they will show this stream.
Okay, so the Twitch screen is also the Twitch live stream is also up now. So I'm just gonna be switching over.
Hello, Voyager.
Our,
Also,
Hey!
yeah, Voyager's the other person who works on graphics, and he does a
I
lot.
want to talk. He's helping me a lot. He's always there for me when I'm not here. And yeah, when you see not everything you see graphic wise is from me. So when you,
He
for
also-
example, the 100 roster article, the whole template he made it. So check that out. Check out his
he also
100 roster Smash Bros article.
You know, I just checked the Twitch chat for Nintendo, and the first thing I saw was a bunch of Melee HD spam, so I know the chat's getting good.
Oh yeah, maybe HD has to come, definitely.
See, I don't get the point of like wanting Melee HD because if Nintendo touches Melee in any way, they're gonna fuck it up.
yeah.
Like,
Well, they're also just
Yeah.
even if they don't, the fans will not accept it. So honestly, I'd say just
The-
make a GameCube Virtual Console,
Yep.
put it on there.
that's
Don't
that's the best choice for everyone involved.
that like no, it's in the meantime, I would like to see some more Smash stuff.
Of course.
Smash brought me into Source Gaming.
Same here. Actually, my first Smash game that really got me into the Smash community was Project M, believe it or not. Like,
Okay.
that game led me to Smash boards because of the links within the website, and then went from there. So,
My first Smash
Oh.
game was Smash 64. I rented
Yeah,
it. I rented it from Blockbuster.
The first time I saw Smash was 64 at like a party that the friend or not a friend but a neighbor had for some people, and I remember looking at it and like I knew Mario and Pikachu, but it was like that was it, and I knew Link because I kind of knew Zelda as a game, but
Mm-hmm.
then I got into it through Melee, and then became really into it through Brawl, and now I'm just this is where like I'm writing about all these different weird Nintendo stuff, and a lot of that comes from Smash.
Yeah.
As a kid, I was really big into Pokemon, like everyone else. And when I saw first the commercial, I think everyone remembers this. When Yoshi, Mario, Donkey Kong, and Peach run in the field and beat each other up. this was something was really unbelievable. I couldn't believe that what I saw, and I somehow got one of my friends to get this game, and we played this all the same. And this is why I have so many fond memories of Smash Bros. 64. It was not as big as Melee. Yeah, when Melee came out, it blew our minds.
Yeah.
It was even more and even in a bigger scale. So, yeah, I'm glad I started with Smash Bros. 64 to see everything, the whole evolution of Smash Bros.
Yeah. Melee was my my first GameCube game that I got. I remember buying the GameCube with Melee. It was just amazing.
I got my GameCube in 2004 with Melee and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door,
Oh, okay.
and the Zelda Master Collection.
Yeah.
Which was the first time I'd ever played Ocarina and Majora's Mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Majora's Mask
Now-
is, yeah, anyway. So we got about like 10 more minutes until the spotlight starts.
Oh boy.
So, any
So
last...
do you guys want to do like random wants, just out of the blue stuff that will never happen, just crazy stuff?
I already told mine.
I'm gonna go with the joke I said before, which I'm not even sure is a joke anymore, which is a crossover between Dark Souls and Animal Crossing. But one that's actually respectful and referential to both series.
Okay.
I guess mine can be something that everyone will just scoff at and laugh at, and rightfully so. This will never happen in the history of the Earth. It doesn't matter if there's any parallel universes. This will never happen. Project M HD. This will never happen.
Yeah.
Not even in the wildest dreams. Maybe if Nintendo tried to make it, they would cease and desist themselves. That's the best I could get in probably their development budget. But other than that, that will never happen. Like, at all. Melee HD has more of a chance than that.
Yeah.
Goku and Smash has more of a chance than that. Super Smash Flash 2 HD has more of a chance than that.
No.
I know. I'm trying to.
You know what?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm gonna go
Don't
with-
kill me. Don't please.
No,
Shoot.
get out. I'm kicking you from the chat.
I'm gonna make one other Smash Brothers idea instead.
Hmm.
Goku
Paper
Smash?
Smash Brothers.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Super,
Super paper
That would be
smash.
really neat. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, just Paper Mario, but with Smash characters and a bunch of weird mini games and dungeon crawling and Metroidvania style exploration and Pokemon leveling systems and Fire Emblem tactics and
And it's still a party game.
yeah. It's a multiplayer-oriented. Yeah, it's a multiplayer-oriented, single-player, competitive party RPG fighting game.
That's something else, yeah.
I remember when I was little, like I had like this idea for like the ultimate Sega and Nintendo crossover, and it was like a platformer RPG level up game, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just insane.
So Project X Zone.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like Project Cross Zone,
It just made no sense
which was
whatsoever.
honestly not a really good game.
It is kind of cool that they had Xenoblade characters in the sequel.
Yeah, it was really cool. And Segata Shanjiro, this was really a cool addition to the game. This was really the best, really. No question, this was the best addition to the game. Especially with his comments about Fire Emblem casual mode. And yeah, this was really, really well done. And Project Cross Zone is more enjoyable with dialogues and text. And gameplay, it's at the beginning confusing, and as soon as you get the hang out of it, it's boring. So, yeah.
So it kind of relies on you being confused to be interesting.
Yeah, it relies more about your knowledge about the franchises. You have more enjoyment when you know the characters, why they say this sentence, and it's more about that.
That's
It's
one of
more
the
about
things I
character
really.
interactions.
That's one of the things I really
Yeah,
love
go on.
about Smash. Is that while it does like you do get a little more if you know the characters.
Mhm.
You don't have to. Like
True.
I think a lot of us have been introduced to at least a few Nintendo franchises just through Smash.
Yeah. I know I definitely didn't know about Fire Emblem before Melee.
Yeah.
For me, it was Metroid. Whoops.
For me, it was most things because I just had my sister's hand-me-down NES and Pokemon Blue, so that's how I learned about Zelda and Kirby and Metroid and a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. So we got about 4 more minutes. And
whoa.
the stream will start pretty soon.
So,
Are we going to be talking over the stream or just reconvening afterwards?
I think we'll be talking over the stream.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
I mean, we'll keep quiet when there's like dialogue being spoken and stuff like that.
Yeah, I am though gonna probably step back for a second just to take the my headphones off until the stream starts. Then
Okay. So yeah, I really like that Nintendo's really pushing the esports, like with Splatoon and Pokken and ARMS. I think it's a good thing for them to push, and hopefully with the next Smash they will push that as well.
I think they will for Smash.
Yeah.
I mean, they had an invitational when they first announced Smash Bros. For Wii U.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's not out of question that they're going to involve Smash more in the competitive scene.
Yeah, and like it seems like they're starting to build more of those ties with the community. So yeah, let's see. I'm surprised there's no music playing from the stream. Da-da-da. Okay, guys, only 2 more minutes. We got a Twitter link from. Oh.
I just
Oh.
found it and I was like, okay.
Get your shit posting in.
Pretty much. It's shitposting time. It's that little time span before the direct.
Yeah.
I mean, I have low expectations, but I'm still very excited and hyped. Hey, it's crazy every time, hey.
I don't think there's anything that Nintendo could do to just really disappoint me, because I do have like really low expectations myself.
Yeah.
I say that, but I was really disappointed with that that year that they showed the Nintendo Land and spent like 10 minutes just showing
Yeah,
the train
I-
ride.
I feel like no matter what, it's not going to be on the level of say like the early Wii U years, just because the machine, like we know that there are good games coming to the machine.
Yeah.
And Mario Odyssey looked great from what we saw, so at least we have that.
Yeah, Mario Odyssey looks very, very well done. Like you would expect, I guess, from a mainland Mario game.
1 minute.
Yeah. I'm really happy that it's going back to the 64 style missions.
You know, there's a value for it, I think, especially because Ukulele seemed to not really light the world on fire.
Mm-hmm. So I think it should start any second.
Oh, countdown.
There you go.
Countdown. 6,
What?
Uh,
Oh.
For
Oh, yes. Awesome mine.
Okay, and we're starting. Esports.
oh, they have
Arms, yep.
Yep, that's arm.
oh, Rocket League.
Oh, Rocket League.
Oh!
That's cool. It is especially good for split screen multiplayer. This is great.
Did we?
Pokemon.
Was this confirmed? Was Rocket League confirmed?
Not previously?
Or
no.
was-
No.
It was
not that I
confirmed.
know.
No, I'm confused what you're saying. But, FIFA
Yep.
makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm a few seconds behind everyone.
Yeah, I just restarted mine.
I
as well.
personally play FIFA
Platoon.
Underground. Yep.
Okay.
I like the banner
Yeah.
for their intro.
Yep.
Yeah, it has really high production value.
The game
Oh, it's Reggie.
Hi, Reggie.
The game is a battle. If it's not fun, why bother? If it's not a battle, where's the fun? It's a test that you pass or a quest that you fail. A race against time. Fun and battle always locked together. But the game is also something else. It's a journey, a passport to new worlds. Maybe even an odyssey. A look, a feel, an exploration.
Someone's
Close
stream
your
is coming through.
focus and open your mind. Yes, the journey requires the right ticket.
Oh, sorry, it was me.
And that ticket is Nintendo Switch. But in the end, it's not just where you can take your game. It's where your game can take you. So let's go.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right.
Lawless Saw.
Oh!
Story goes
Oh.
that when the world was
Xenoblade
young,
2.
Yep.
everyone in Allrest
Nice.
lived on the world tree. Together with
Yep.
our divine
Xenoblade
father,
Ah, with a British
the
dub, or?
architect. They called that paradise Elysium. You're a blade.
As the driver of the Aegis. Can you take me to Elysium?
I'm in. Let's go to Elysium.
Bad touch.
I'll take you there myself.
Don't touch.
Pyra!
Here!
Cover me!
Got it!
So, who wants to see them in Smash?
I kinda want to. But I don't know anything about these characters.
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyra are made of. Take this! Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. You and that sword can't be! I'm guessing your goal is Elysium.
Man, that's so anime.
Rex! Pyra!
This blade he calls Pyra. Her flames hide something deeper.
What's the matter? Are you the Aegis, or aren't you?
I won't use that power, and I won't let you use it either!
If you know what you desire, you will have to show it. Not with words, but with your own strength. Everyone, let's go!
Still 2017.
Yeah.
Tetsui Nomura was. I just saw his name.
Sometimes you need a hero. A sword swinging, fire wielding, stone cold hero
Okay.
with an insatiable appetite.
Oh, Kirby.
Oh, Kirby.
Oh, switch.
Oh!
Yo.
Oh shit!
Dude.
Oh god!
Cleaning.
Oh, Fabio! Everybody!
I knew they were gonna hit us.
Water on help us! Oh god! Oh, sorry. Oh god! Oh please! Help us! Oh my god! Oh, this is so cool.
First HD Kirby game, kind of. Kind of.
First.
I mean,
Nah, not the first.
Aw.
Not the first.
not the
Yeah,
first,
Kirby
but.
game. Oh my god!
Ooh.
Oh my god, this people is good. Oh. Oh boy. Oh god, this looks so good.
2018.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I accept it. Oh boy, okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya
I'm fine.
Takahashi from Nintendo. I hope you've been enjoying the journey with Nintendo Switch so far. When I found out that Nintendo Switch is being accepted by video game fans from all over the world as a home console that could be taken with you anywhere, I felt so relieved. Take Switch outside, come together, and share the experience. This idea was how we hoped people would play with Nintendo Switch. But people are coming up with many creative ways to play, in all kinds of places, in many more ways than we expected. This summer, Nintendo and its third-party partners will release many multiplayer games that can be played anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. We hope there will be many heated competitions that will be ignited by Nintendo Switch. Now, we'll continue our look at even more new game worlds for Nintendo Switch. But before we do, there is one announcement we'd like to share from our very special friend. Please take a look.
Oh, Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon.
Hi everyone, I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Just the other day, we announced that Pokken Tournament Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. This is the latest version of the premier Pokemon fighting game. Two people can dive right into battle using two Joy-Con controllers, so you can experience heated Pokemon battles with just one Nintendo Switch console. There are some fresh additions, including new Pokemon, and this deluxe version of the game will be on display at E3 for attendees to play.
Stars?
I have one more announcement. Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon title on Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
It may not release for more than a year, but we hope you'll look forward to it all the same. In the meantime, let's enjoy this year's E3.
He really looks like he wants to write
Ishihara-san,
something.
Thank you very much. We heard that the Pokemon series is being developed for Nintendo Switch. What kind of Pokemon game will we be able to play on Nintendo Switch? I'm looking forward to it myself. At this year's E3, we're mostly showing games that will be released in 2017. But please know that here at Nintendo, we're working on many forms of entertainment that can only be made possible on Nintendo Switch. We hope you look forward to them as well. Now let's continue on with the journey with Nintendo Switch.
Okay, Star Fox.
Metroid?
Oh, I see.
That's...
4.
Oh!
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
Seriously?
I seen the screwball and I've seen the 4. That is
Yep.
Yeah, same. Oh boy.
Metroid Prime 4. Now in development.
Oh boy. Oh god. Okay. That was pointless.
Okay.
That was pointless. Okay.
First look. Okay.
But not for Metroid.
Oh, Yoshi! That was that leak
oh
earlier, I
yeah,
think.
it was true.
Ah, what? There was a leak?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. It was 100% true.
Yoshi's Woolly World 2, I'm thinking? Or it looks like... No, it looks more cardboardish, kind of like Paper Mario Color Splash.
Yeah.
Paper Yoshi Woolly World or something like that. Oh, that looks cute. That looks cute. Nintendex will be very happy about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Paper Mario died for this.
Yup.
Yep.
Paper Mario was a sacrifice.
It's like a little bit like the Wii version of Paper Mario.
Yeah.
It's like, well, to me it looks like the 2D version of Color Splash. I don't know, it just has that distinct style.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me, I need to finish that game. And the game's called Yoshi. Oh, it's just a placeholder name.
Yeah.
Whoa, a lot of 2018 games.
Koei Tecmo.
Oh. Fire Emblem Warriors.
Yup.
A long, long time ago. I won't do that. Sorry.
You could have gone on.
We're under attack!
Yeah, totally fire.
Mother's in danger!
Yeah.
If she's up there, then...
You two must keep going.
No, I'm coming
Yeah.
with you!
Hi, okay.
I am Marth, the Prince of Altea.
Wait,
We've come here to
Marth,
save
with an
you.
English voice. This is so weird.
Remember that you can rely on your friends.
Well, yeah, they were
We're
English
with you.
right than Fire Emblem Fates.
Get it together, you
True.
two.
I haven't played that game, so I'm not used to it yet. So.
You fought your way this far. There's nothing you two can't do.
No matter the danger, we can overcome it if we're working together.
All right,
Oh, yeah, cool.
let's move out.
Working together, we can finish this!
At least they have female chorus.
Yeah.
They
made
should
the
be
right
more
choice.
popular, I think. Full 2017, so no.
Where's Ridley? Good question.
Oh, Anuma!
Oh,
Breath of the Wild background.
Hi there, I'm the Legend of Zelda series producer, Eiji Aonuma.
Story time?
You may have already heard about it during Bethesda's showcase that was held a few days ago.
Wow.
It was announced that select
Okay.
Zelda items will appear in the Nintendo Switch version of Skyrim. I'm really looking forward to exploring Skyrim with the Master Sword in hand. Oh, when did this Master Sword get in my hand? Next up, we'll take a look at the DLC
He said
for
packs.
The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the
yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, there's
Let us take you on a new
Right,
Hyrule
yeah.
adventure.
Vengeance.
Uh-huh.
Trial of the Sword. Okay, this is just all stuff from the first pack so far.
The tingle fit, man. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, the single costume would be my only reason to get the DLC.
That's a perfect reason to get it.
Yeah.
Enemies heal.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
So this is after the events of the game.
Yeah, looks like it. Isn't it a new Zelda artwork? It looks for me very new.
Champion's Ballad.
Can you play a Zelda?
Hey, the Wii U skin supported, guys. Obviously.
That's really a big surprise.
What did you think? I actually have one more announcement that I'd like to share. The 4 champions that appeared in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be available as amiibo.
Oh.
The Zora champion, Mipha. The Goron champion,
No more
Daruk.
amiibo.
The Rito champion, Rivali.
They know how to make
And
money.
the Gerudo champion, Urbosa.
Oh,
You'll
okay,
be able to
really
use these
good.
4 amiibo in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Of course, you'll be able to use these in the DLC packs that you just saw, so please look forward to them.
This changes the game.
Okay.
Travel the world.
Is this
Bring people together.
wave race?
Play anywhere with anyone. If video gaming is a
Wild
journey,
Wings plus
then
Wave
anywhere
Race.
has to include a stop right here
Maybe
in LA
it's going to
during E3.
or not.
This is Magic Week, where booths buzz and channels glow, where the game worlds you've heard about suddenly spring into life. And this summer, a new kind of heated competition ignites right on Nintendo Switch. It kicks off later today with the Splatoon 2 World Inkling Invitational, which brings
Or not.
teams from the
Yeah.
Americas, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Japan.
That could be the
to
final
see
game
whose
announcement.
colorful
That's what I'm
skills
thinking.
are the best. Tomorrow, the Pokken Invitational will be held.
No, because they haven't
You
done
might
anything on Mario
recognize
Odyssey
some of our
yet.
8 competitors who'll be
Oh, yeah,
duking it
true.
out in heated battles. Later on Wednesday, we'll see 8 players throw punches in the fun and competitive game ARMS, which launches later
Come
this week.
on, Melee.
4 of our players will be pros, and the other 4 will be
Oh.
E3 attendees
not a bad
who
point.
rise to the top by battling on the show floor. If you're going to E3, we hope you'll accept the challenge. And no matter where you are, be sure to catch up with Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 for all the details and news about Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. But now, there are a few more worlds left to visit on our journey before we land in the booth. Let's go.
Oh, we're covering this again?
Ah,
Ubisoft is proud to announce
because
its new
why not?
Rabbids game, Mario
Yeah.
plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
waste
And
time
it will be
with
developed
rabbits.
exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. The Rabbids' crazy personalities and unpredictable behavior will shine as they arrive in a reimagined and twisted Mushroom Kingdom. They will surprise you in this tactical adventure filled with combat and exploration. Mario and his friends will join them in an epic quest
Why
to
is
put
there
the
a
kingdom
Chrome
back
rabbit?
in order.
Yeah, that's
We
weird.
can't wait for you to play the game on August 29th.
Wait, what?
F-Zero?
No.
Oh. It's Rocket League.
Ah, Rocket League.
Okay.
Rocket
I
League.
think.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the third-party segment, I think.
Yeah. Looks like.
Oh.
Okay. That's cute.
Now it needs crossplay. Oh. Well, there
Like
it is.
Minecraft.
On behalf of everyone here at Psyonix, we're extremely excited to announce that Rocket League is indeed coming to Nintendo Switch. We know that both the Rocket League and Switch communities have wanted it, and now we're going to release it, complete with cross-network support that lets you play against opponents on other platforms.
The Switch version will have all the features and modes we've released thus
But
far,
can you play
plus
with
exclusives like
PlayStation
local
players?
wireless multiplayer, Mario and Luigi hats for customizing your car, and new exclusive cars we'll talk about later this year.
Look for Rocket League on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Hey, what's this?
Oi.
Oh, it's Monster Hunter, I think.
Oh.
Maybe?
No, that's just a generic dinosaur. Yeah, it's not a monster. Not a monster.
Oh,
Mario hat?
Oh.
Oh,
Mario Odyssey.
Oh!
Oh, he's riding a scooter!
Oh god, this is cute. From Monster Hunter to Mario Odyssey. Mexico hat.
Mexico! Okay. Oh.
Oh, the music is awesome.
Yes, it's a first vocal track for Mario.
Oh, that's his US tournament.
Oh!
Skin.
Yeah, this is cool.
That was from Smash. I use that one.
Aw.
Hey, did Mario is cute? Oh, that looks good. Froggy!
You can possess
Oh.
him.
Okay, he was possessing the dinosaur.
It's already better than Big Adventure 3.
You can possess enemies.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, hey, this is crazy.
Aw. It's a rocket.
Oh my god. This is
so cool.
Aw.
He even eats dirt.
Can you possess Bowser and win the game?
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering. Please. Please, Nintendo.
This looks... Oh, moon ambulance. Oh, this is...
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is even better.
Human. Oh my god.
Oh, he's a
my
person.
God, you can play as human. What as a tank? Since when did
Pauline,
Mario
Pauline.
Kirby?
Oh, yeah.
Pauline! Wow.
Oh, October 27th.
Okay.
Wait, is that it? Yeah, it's probably it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
this. Oh. That was a good show. Oh my god.
That was.
my
that
God,
was.
this
That
was-
was a good show.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, that was a really good show.
I think
But-
I don't hear.
Ubisoft, they had a really good show as well. So I would say, like,
Yeah.
Ubisoft and Nintendo, I think they had, like, the better
Hey everybody, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse
shows.
Live at E3 2017.
Yeah.
We're back for another year.
But
We've
for
got
me,
a lot of great
Nintendo,
game content to show
well,
you, and a
better
lot of
little
special
bit.
guests swinging
But
by as
another
well.
look.
But to get things
A little
kicked off,
bit,
we're going to
So-
take another look at Super Mario
Yeah.
Odyssey. Just saw the video.
Sorry, I'm
of
back,
the
everyone.
Spotlight. It's going to be coming out on October 27th, really
So that was amazing,
and, we're gonna
right?
take a look at some gameplay.
Yep.
I'm Sam from the Treehouse, joined by my colleagues from the Treehouse, Rob, and Scott on the end. And we have some very special guests with us for this segment. We've got the game's producer, Koizumi-san, and the game's director, Motakura-san. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
はい。今日来ていただきありがとうございました。はい、
楽しみにしてました
Really going to show Mario
So I know
Odyssey.
folks are probably really
This
excited to get
artwork
the
looks
gameplay, but
good.
before we jump in, there were a lot of really
Yeah,
cool
it
reveals
looked
in
good.
that video.
It was
and I think
fun.
folks are going to be really
It
interested in
It was.
all the different directions that you're taking this game. But at the core, there's really kind of a driving philosophy that you've
God,
got going. I
that
was wondering if you
trailer,
could tell our viewers a little
that
bit
was
about
amazing.
ゲームの基本的なコンセプトを説明していただき
I'm still mind
ま
blown.
ず今
I'm
ビデオ
still
見てい
mind
ただ
blown
い
what I
てどうでした
just saw.
その何か
I
面白
mean,
かった
we
ところあります
did not
First, could I
expect
just ask you, was there anything you saw in there that particularly surprised you? or
play at
interested
the
you?
enemy.
I gotta say, the first time I saw that T-Rex, my heart stopped. I
The
think.
dinosaur was
It was
amazing.
so exciting.
あーよかったです
It looks great. It looks
今回の
amazing.
マリオは、テーマが旅になっていて別の国に行った時の驚きをすごく強調しています
So we have a theme of going on a journey in this game, but we're also trying to give the player a lot of surprises, and I think the dinosaur is a really big surprise for most.
マリオシリーズってマリオが持っているその分かりやすさであるとか、可愛らしさであるとか、誰でも分かるような共感というもので、今まで作ってきて、今もこれも入ってるんですけども、今回は特に旅の驚きっていうのをすごく、盛り込みたいので、驚きというテーマを、体験もそうだし、ビジュアルもそうだし、たくさん
It's outlawed.
But we also want to balance that feeling of surprise with some
It's
emotional
illegal, boys.
resonance.
It's illegal.
Something that's familiar, that's
You're
attractive,
gonna get the
that's
stream
really
shut
cute
down.
from the Mario series, and bounce
I
people
mean,
back to the
honestly,
familiar and the surprising.
As much as I love Smash, I am kind of happy they're not, having to do it, I guess. And honestly, the Mario Odyssey trailer looked great. I don't care about anything
So
else.
it's not just a look and feel, but a play experience also.
Same.
I'd like
That
to turn
was-
to Mr.
I,
Motsukura.
God, that was
really good.
I wish they showed or said a little bit more about Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, that announcement was
Maybe-
kind of pointless. I mean,
Do you think
okay,
some-
people
overall
wanted a
story
new
of this
Metroid.
game is, you're going around, you're throwing your hat, you're taking over
Yeah,
different enemies
and
and objects,
maybe
and
that
you're
will be one of the
traveling
games
the
they
world
show a
while you do
little more of later, but probably
パワー
not,
ム
I
ーンっていう
guess.
のがイコール驚きになっていますので、それをポーション投げた
I
り
think it
いろん
was
なものを
more
操
a
っ
tactical
て
announcement
箱
to
庭を
show
探索
players,
してもらえたらと。
hey, we have
And we talked
Metroid.
about surprise before,
Look
but basically
forward.
the unit of surprise.
Right, I think it was the right
is
thing
how
from
custom
it.
is always equal. A surprise.
Right, it was a
I
right
think
thing
you
from
throw
you.
your head at different
Yeah.
things, you control enemies, and you find things that are surprising, and that gives you a power.
I think I can add Soma.
Right on, so let's get into some gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
Rob, you're
Yeah.
going to take us into New
Sure.
York City.
I am. First, I'd like to take a quick look at the Odyssey, for which the game is named.
Oh, more
it's the
gameplay.
ship that Mario uses to travel the world, and it's powered by these power moons, so you keep needing additional thresholds of them to get onto the next kingdom. And just to show off a little bit of the new moves, obviously there's the hat throw. You can make it stay in place, which is sometimes valuable.
Did they announce
It
what
can
day
grab things
Mario
for
Odyssey's
you.
coming out?
There's two kinds of coins, which we'll talk about it a little later on.
Actually, they're in that little dialogue box. We saw Cappy.
Oh yeah. Cappy is both the red hat that he's wearing and also in his native form, he's a white top hat. And so one other move that's pretty cool is this circular throw, knocks away everything.
Okay.
But let's get down into the city. And as you saw in the trailer, so there's the capture mechanic lets you take over things. It also lets you do
October.
fairly exotic
Ooh,
things
even
like
better.
turn into electricity, travel through wires. So how did the capture mechanic come about?
キャプチャーという仕様を作ったきっかけは何かありましたでしょうか。
そうですね、今作はも
So
のすごく
apparently
いろんな
Pauline
試
is
作
the
ってい
mayor
う
of
もの
this
を
city.
してから作っています。
Okay.
That's
So
awesome.
when we were making this game,
I love
what we
this.
started
I
out
love
doing
this
was
even
making
more.
just a huge amount of different gameplay prototypes.
This is
Oh my
キャプチャー
really
というアクションも
unexpected.
そのうちの一つです。
And this
So
capture
I
action was just one of
So
those
I
prototypes.
actually did not include this because I was gonna initially do this in like one of the bets or one of the bingo cards, but I actually made a guess that there would be an obscure Mario character brought back, and I kind of thought it might have been
So, you know,
Pauline,
it was just one of the
and
ideas
I'm
that
so
came up,
excited
but we worked on
that
it for
she's
2
back.
or 3 days,
Oh, allegedly.
and it just instantly turned into something that was really fun, and we decided, well, okay,
Sorry,
this should just be
okay,
in the
I'm-
center.
I
Even better
really should not-
animation, and even better.
I love how much it encourages that exploration and experimentation that I think the Mario games along these lines are so known for when you think about Super Mario 64, Super Mario
Well, it's just-
Sunshine.
it
Here
just
we've
looks
got
good.
So much stuff that just looks interesting, and you're wondering,
I think
okay,
it looks even
what will
better
happen
than
if I
from
throw
the
my cap
Wii
at it? You never
trailer.
really know what's going to happen,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you want to try everything just to see.
何でも試してみたくなる仕様ですね。
There is it. There she is.
要素があって。
そうですね、いろんなものにこう帽子を投げたり試してもらえたらなと思ってます。
Yeah, I definitely hope when people, while they're playing this game, they just throw their hat at everything and try all sorts of different
Weird,
things.
and it's great.
That was insane. Right now, normally, if you're following the story path of the game, you'd be talking to Mayor Pauline.
to inanimate objects.
Positions
Yeah, Mayor
from
Pauline.
there. But we're going to ignore that right now because there's lots and lots of things to do beyond following the main story of the game.
And this is really,
Like possess rockets
really
and turn
something
into
new for
rockets
Mario.
And why
with
wouldn't you do that
mustaches.
if you could?
Anything from this. It's
Actually,
a
that's
real
an
new
interesting
fresh
note
take
there.
on the
So you
Mario
mentioned
franchise,
Mayor
and I
Pauline,
loved it
and
so
I think
much.
our sharp-eyed viewers will
so
have
good.
noticed that some of the street signs
Yeah. So,
are references to
I know
Donkey Kong
people
characters.
when this
We've
trail
got some
when
interesting
the game was
red
first
curves going
announced
on
were
here.
somewhat
While
skeptical, to say the least, about Mario interacting with the real world, since we've seen that before with Sonic, and that did not work out very nicely. But I feel like with Mario it works because Mario is just so bizarre and so earnest that he can be awkward.
名前もそうですし、
I also feel
And
like
it looks great.
何かの
like
ゲームに
with
関係
Sonic, it
が
was more of
あり
them
そうです
pushing a
ので
story
ちょ
with
っと詳
humans.
しく言えない
Yeah.
ですけど。
Where this might be like.
Certainly you can tell that Pauline is from Donkey
I
Kong,
think it's a
and
good
the
point.
name of Donk City
With how
probably
it
leads you to a couple of hints,
It's a
but we
good
can't
point
get into too much.
and
of
how
it.
it
And
is
I like the
strange
shirt
and
you're wearing, by the way.
That is a
Good
snazzy
choice.
shirt.
star setting
Otanashi.
Mario is now.
Please look forward to
It
hearing more about
contributes to the charm to this game.
I gotta
It
take
really
Oh, good
makes
luck.
you feel it looks wrong, but it also looks
And this
really
is interesting
right
here, where we see
at the same
I
time.
mean, really throughout New
And I think they
Mexico,
managed it
throughout the
really
world,
good.
we've
They
got
managed it really
these
good.
really fun playground elements where you're bouncing on things,
You
you're
gotta
jumping on
move.
things, you're swinging. Can you tell
No,
our
the only
viewers
problem
is
how
the
you
Mario
came
Kart.
up with
Does
that
it give
kind
you
of
the
play
date that
mechanic in the game?
you got it? 6/13/2017?
飛び跳ねたりして、まあいろんな環境のもの
That's funny. Someone in the comments of a thread about Metroid Prime 4 said, now everyone can stop complaining about Metroid and move on to F-Zero.
まずその試作っていうのでものすごくいっぱい遊びを作って
Guys.
それをこ
Hey, Sama.
う配置してステージっていうものを作りますまず
So, you know, going back to that prototyping process I was talking about before, we obviously create lots and lots of different ones, lots and lots of different game ideas. And then next what we think about is where to place them within the stage.
そこにそのアートであるとか具体的なものを載せて遊んでみます
Oh, Mario Kart Arcade GP is getting a VR version on the HTC Vive.
Yeah, I
real things to
announced
see what it might
before
actually
the
look like or work in
spotlight.
game, and then
Yeah,
try
I
to
tweeted it earlier this
そう
day.
するとこうもっとこうしたいとかいろんな意見が出てくるのでそれをさらにそこに上乗せして作っています
And then, you know, obviously out of that, like different things come up, like, oh,
This is a weird E3.
differently, maybe this could actually work.
Yeah.
Like
Soma,
this
so what do you
instead,
think
and
about
then you can kind of
Nintendo's
add that to
spotlight
it,
so
and
far?
The process just continues.
It was like, for me, it was definitely a conference that like could have been an A, like if I was great, but because of the way Nintendo does things, it wasn't. Like,
And so, you know,
just having a
you saw,
developer
you know, we were able
say a
to
game
jump
is
on
coming
Taxi,
is like the
and
least interesting way
something that was sort of
to announce a
in,
game,
Super Mario
and then
Sunshine
the second least interesting way to announce a game is to have a JPEG image of your logo, and Nintendo did both of those things, which was, I think, unfortunate.
So as I mentioned, the
Yeah.
goal right now is to
But
recruit these
overall,
individuals. I was
like
first playing
this
this game
in
for
general,
feedback
it was
report
definitely
for the
like
team.
a conference where everyone kind of played their held their cards closer to the chest, I guess. Like Sony didn't reveal a lot of the things that we kind of have been rumored or we kind of know people are working on, like From Software, presumably Sucker Punch, stuff like that. Microsoft didn't really have like a lot of first-party stuff. It was just like a lot of time to launch exclusives or like indie games. Nintendo's was also like it was good. Like New Yoshi, New Kirby, those were staples, but
yeah,
it wasn't like it didn't like blow my mind at all. I would say.
I did read that. I didn't know
the
you were going to be playing
Yoshi
that,
game
right?
got leaked a little bit earlier today.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I also know the real way. Or another way.
Like Yoshi and Kirby aren't really like hype announcements. They're just like.
I don't know if you heard Nirbion. The Kirby game.
I think for like in general though, I know every game has like its hardcore fan base, but it's not like a huge.
Yeah.
Doesn't know that much for I think most people. I think like honestly like the biggest immediate thing here was like Rocket League and Odyssey looking good as usual, I suppose.
Odyssey looks fantastic. It looks better than good.
Okay, fantastic. I'm like not very high on like platformers, so I'm just like I know people like it. I'm just like very like okay, but yeah, I guess yeah, Odyssey looks fantastic. I mean, I always knew it was gonna be fantastic, so like.
But the game encourages so much experimentation because you aren't
The blade didn't get delayed. That's
every time you find a moon. There's
good.
no reason.
I think it looks like really generic, and the voice acting was poor, but.
Now I'm curious. How is Liquid reacting to Metroid Prime 4?
Whoa!
I wonder.
I mean, I think he did say that he thought that Metroid Prime 4 would be the next game because of the Silex hunt in Federation Force.
Oh yeah.
You get bumped out of the area and you'd have to come back in. But here, since you're not going to get booted out of the kingdom when you collect a power moon, there's a lot of encouragement to just go check out that weird thing you saw on the horizon because you can still continue with.
In general, just like not a lot of huge bombshell announcements.
But then
yeah.
keep on tracking the mighty moons.
Another reason to explore everything is that there's very little distance. There's very little.
Part of the issue is the fact that probably the weirdest one has been leaked for months.
The Rabbids one?
Yeah, still looks good though.
But the Rabbids was
Rabbids better than I expected.
They cannot be captured until you knock their hats off because an enemy with a hat is the scariest thing in this game.
It's like a toned down XCOM.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I don't really want to have Mario do the full XCOM experience.
That's right, third time's a charm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Plus, Mario just shoots a rabbit in the face. Explodes.
Yeah, Mario, like you lose, Rosalina dies forever because she gets taken out by a snake man.
I'm just so impressed with the texture work that's been done. I feel like every time I see any build this
Warriors was very
more and more of these textures are just jumping out at me.
It was like what I expected in like the worst, most depressing way possible.
Gorgeous game, and we have some other segments later on in the stream that are going to highlight some especially.
Yeah, I thought the direct was well timed. It wasn't as tight as the last direct.
And while I'm keeping my fingers and toes crossed. Yes.
As what? As the last direct?
It wasn't as tight. Like there was a lot more announcements in the last Nintendo Direct compared to the Spotlight.
Yeah, I guess I think it's better to have like announcements and pepper us with like.
Yeah. I'm going to switch to a different section of the game where I show the sand world, which is also playable on the show floor.
Sony announced like a bunch of stuff in their pre-show, which is kind of strange, but like basically all of their 2017 stuff that was like kind of smaller, they announced in their pre-show, which is probably a good idea, but
I was really impressed by how
I haven't.
that implementation
Where the hell was the pre-show? Sorry, I'm just trying to grab everything.
Oh, this place is so pretty.
So here we're in the Sand Kingdom, in the town of Tostarena. And they had a problem now because it's all frozen. Everything is cold.
I liked it.
For reasons, of course, that Mario will eventually solve.
Untitled RPG for Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Really cute.
Oh, he's cold.
I love the locals here, too.
Yeah, I think he's distracted by the local dancing around, but I think if he's by himself, then he really shivers.
Oh,
poor Mario.
Yeah. Oh, poor Mario.
So let's see here. One thing I
also, this is one of the things that I'm really liking about Mario Odyssey is that it basically has these very tropey levels and then mashes them up. Like, this is a desert level that's also an ice level.
currency should be worth
there's like
currency.
a crazy like metallic world level that's also a crazy food level in one of the other trailers. There's dinosaur times level.
Yeah.
So we wanted, coins to be used.
Yeah, they
as
definitely
coins
make
in
stuff
this game,
way
actually use
more.
them as money.
And try different ideas, or mash different ideas together. And I think it works really good here.
And I think
Especially
you
with
agree,
this
if you
desert.
go to a foreign land,
I mean, it looks gorgeous.
The biggest impression on you is
yeah.
the currency.
I can't wait to play this.
You kind of look at it and you think,
Yeah, Mario Odyssey just looks amazing. Definitely a refresh of the series.
But the thing is, I feel like every Mario 3D game is kind of a refresh. Like Sunshine is pretty different from 64, and Galaxy is pretty different from Sunshine, and 3D World's pretty different from Galaxy, and this is pretty different from. And this is like, even though it's a return to 64, it still looks pretty different.
I think though it's a refresh that was kind of needed because they went. I think a lot of people were getting tired of the 3D Land, 3D World formula. I mean, I was one of those people, but it was really nice having Odyssey go back to the roots, but kind of advance that in a sense. It was something I think we needed for a while,
Can be used in any shop.
to be honest.
I'm going to buy because the guy at the
Yeah,
the door
but
said.
I mean, as someone who thinks
I'm not looking
3D
at
World
their
is
dress code,
one of the
they're
most
supposed
underrated
to,
of the Mario
fit in better.
series.
Right, I mean, I love 3D World.
Yeah, it's
no
but
doubt.
it's no, yeah, but it definitely needed to. It did its thing. Now it needs to go.
Right, that's, I'm agreeing with you. Like that's,
Stack of hats.
You know.
And you can see some of the souvenirs you can buy there that you can use to decorate the inside of the ship.
Okay.
Nice.
Now I'm rocking this look. Let's go try that door again. So my capabilities are the same. I still have, it's still Cappy, even though he's turned into a different kind of hat now. He can turn into any kind of
Power
emperor,
Beer World
apparently.
2018.
Exotic superpower.
Yeah.
And all right, so I go over and talk to this guy.
Rocket League being winner is kind of weird for me, but it's just so long. It's like for ports, like it would be super simple. But
So do you think? Oh, sorry.
This is, of course, what the goal I was working.
no, I'm just saying,
toward.
I'm glad it's coming. It's just like
I love all these little moments of surprise where
It's
you
like
never
stealth,
know
really.
what's going to happen
Yeah.
when you
Why did
get
I want
into
to
these
get in this room?
spaces.
I mean,
don't know. I wanted to get
honestly,
in this room so I can
maybe it's just
play
taking
controller.
longer than they expected.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it could be, but
I think at this point the hopes of a port, like Nintendox said, I think that the whole hope of a port's dead, in my opinion.
Terribly well dressed.
I think if we're gonna get Smash, it's gonna be another game.
Yeah, I
definitely.
think so. I'm a little sad, but I'm kind of mixed feelings because on one hand I like that Smash has always been able to reinvent itself a little bit each time, but on the other hand, Smash Wii U, like I love the cast so much that I don't want to inevitably get cuts.
Right, I was really hoping that Smash would be at this E3. I'm a little disappointed by that, but overall I'm looking at it objectively, and I think Nintendo really did great, even without Smash.
Yeah, I don't think one, unless it's something like Zelda, like they didn't need, I think, Smash as much as we sometimes feel like they needed it.
I feel like if there was no port at this E3, that means they're working on something.
Yeah, something bigger.
It's new. I mean, as much as I'd love to see Smash 4, but with like 10, 15 new characters and all the stages from the 3DS version, and I don't know what else, a story mode and other crazy new features, and
Capture my ride back.
I don't know, a tactical RPG mode.
And with both those, you can only capture them for a limited amount of time.
Smash 4 modders, please
So
save
you have
us.
to be a little mindful of what you're doing.
Yeah, you
when
only
you've
get
got
so
a
much
bullet
time
bill.
with the explosive.
That was supposed to be a joke, but no, yeah, I get what you're saying. I will love that too. I will love just an improvement over the Smash 4 formula. I mean, that game's framework is already good as it is, and I think putting it to Switch would have helped quite a bit, but
So this
I
place
mean,
has
you
these
know,
murals that look like they're decorated in this.
I mean, honestly, it's just one of like well over a dozen Wii U games that deserved more of an
And I
audience
just look
than
at
it
my
got.
costume.
So,
Yeah.
Kazuma-san and Motokura-san, I think we definitely need to hear a little bit more
Oh,
background about
Mario has a
why you
2D
added
segment.
this.
I
It's so cool.
partially
It's
saw
so
that, but I didn't
unexpected
see.
as well, I think.
Yeah, that was in the trailer.
It looks good.
Yeah.
3D の部分は気持ちよく探索できるように比較的おおらかに作って。
Sorry, I'm like incredibly focused on this gameplay.
We wanted to make something that would
It looks super
sort of
good.
a contrast with
It
the 3D
does.
stages that you're
It
able to
does.
explore very freely in.
2D の部分はもう少し細かく緊張感のある構成になっています。
You know, the 2D spaces are kind of more confined. They're more precise.
Yeah, I cannot wait to
More
see
like
how speedrunners break this
sort
game.
of traditional platforming
Yeah.
elements.
同じステージの中でもそういった違った遊びっていうのを入れた。
Do you think there'll be
But also within the
120
2D
moons?
stages, as you can see, we wanted to have a lot of different variety.
Maybe.
もちろんこう昔からのゲームが好きな人にも楽しんでもらえるビジュアルになっている。
And of course, you know, with the visuals, we're hoping it's something, you know, the people who enjoyed kind of those classic nostalgic games also get a kick out of as well.
I wonder if they will, like,
When we're getting
if they
out
make a new
to
Smash
the end
game,
of
if
this
it'll be
phase is just how
similar
much
to Smash 4.
the music changes.
I'm sorry?
Transitioning back and forth.
If they make a new Smash game,
Maybe
like,
it's time for some folks to hear,
if it's
what's been going on
being
here, but
similar to
it's
Smash
happening out of
4.
that warp.
Oh,
I
I
feel
wonder.
like-
Impressive transition when the music changes.
You know, it's hard to tell because I feel like,
But there's no warp
in a
pattern.
lot of ways, that's kind of the natural evolution of the series. But it's like hard to imagine, like, it's really hard to imagine making substantial changes, like maybe to gameplay or characters, but you know, it's
like minor engine changes, like the way the ledges work and stuff like that.
Yeah, but but that's the thing. Those are like minor elements. Yeah, it's really hard to think of something like fundamental, and I feel like that's
I mean,
gonna be a
the
problem.
only change from Brawl to Smash 4, like on a fundamental level, is like everyone's dash and run speed is better, and everyone's air mobility is
Still got
better.
my snappy outfit though.
Yeah.
Watch these
Like,
bullets
that's
all
basically
transition
it.
out of the 2D, and then I'm going to use one to break open this wall.
So another thing that's really handy about the
I mean, I guess it's more about like the general feel of the game.
when you're trying
Yeah,
to
like
target
it's
for
got
really
everyone
it's got a
in
little bit of a headlamp. Oh no!
everyone in
He's
Smash
dead.
4 has a nice sense of weight.
But it's got a little bit
I
of a
guess-
headlamp, so you can
Sakurai
kind
has
of
also
use
said
that to line
like
yourself
characters
up.
add more
super
new
handy.
elements than
That's okay, because you get to see
than
this
like
cute
the
little
way that
transitioning in with the bills.
I'm sorry, I'm blanking out right now. New characters add new elements instead of just like the
you
got
the gameplay being changed.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I do wish he'd like.
And with bullet bills, you can also give yourself little speed bursts as well. Shaking the Joy-Con will let you go a little bit further. So it's worth experimenting once you get a feel for the timing of how long a bullet bill will last.
It's kind of like driving a car that doesn't have any brake pedal. You can go faster. You can steer. But
I
that's
do
all you
think,
can
fellows, I'm gonna be
Alright, so
popping
here
out
we're
here.
about to confront one
Yeah.
of the Brutals, and folks may have seen them in our original.
Enjoy
trailer
the rest of the
for
live
this game.
stream. I'll be watching stuff too.
They are
I think
checking in.
I'll be stepping out soon because
and
it's
I'd love
about
to hear more from
2
the,
a.m. here.
The developers about.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I'm not really
Bob,
interested in
what's your
the.
favorite
I'm not really into the treehouse. So.
You know, I'll probably
I'm
step out
really-
right now too, because I mean, I gotta get something to eat.
Okay. Well,
take care, all.
そうですね、
you're invited.
彼らは
Okay, they're looking for wedding rings.
スクッパ
Okay,
に
sorry. So I guess
雇われて
we'll just end the stream. So
スクッパの結婚式を
thank you guys for
成功
joining
さ
this
せようと
live
してい
stream,
ます
and I
So
hope you
they've-
guys
you know,
enjoyed
as you kinda
listening
said,
to it.
they've
You
been
can follow
employed
all
by
of us on
Bowser. They're in charge
Twitter
of
by
making
going to
sure
All
weddings
Source
go
Gaming.
off out of
You can
here.
also check out our
仕事を
website. Go
きっち
into
りする
sourcegaming.com.
They're very serious
That's
about the work.
source-gaming.com.
Their work ethic is
Again,
admirable.
thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a great
なので
day or evening.
真ん中にいるちょっと背の低い同じような帽子